In this video, I am going to give you a very brief introduction to classes and objects only to understand the function called syntax in an object-oriented environment. As you know, in this Java 101 course, the covering the object-oriented concept is out of scope of this course. For that, you may want to go through that Java 202 course. And also there is an introduction to object-oriented programming. Those courses are specifically made for that. But since Java is an object-oriented language, I just want to cover the small introduction, just want to give a very small introduction to classes and objects. Now, these classes and objects are basically introduced to enforce better design in software implementation. It is just like the fact that, well, the similar type of functionalities are encapsulated inside one place of the program called class. So let's say this is a class, and inside a class you basically write all the similar type of data and function member, or let's call it related type of data and methods. So there can be several data and there can be several method, or you can call functions. So like that. And this class is basically creates the blueprint of the program, because as you can understand here, all the functions are defined, all the data are defined, and all you need to do is to call these data, use this data and call this function to write your program. And in a Java project there can be many different classes, like class 1, there can be another class called class 2, where basically you can have some of the related data and its own set of functions like this. And so this is a very brief overview of this what is class. Basically we call class as the blueprint of the program. Now, whenever you want to call a function written inside a class, then you have to create an object of that class. So how to create an object? In order to create an object, you may use this syntax. So let's say the name of the class is my class. Instead of this class 1 and class 2, let's say I have a class called my class, and inside this my class I have some functions defined, and from some other place I want to call this function in an object oriented fashion. So in order to do that, what you have to do, first you have to create an object of my class. In this line I have created an object called my object of class my class, and this is the syntax. This is the my class, that is the class name, then the object name which is my obj, then this equal symbol assignment, then this new keyword followed by the class name once again, and then opening and closing parenthesis. So that's the syntax of creating an object. And after creating this object named my obj, you can call the function. Let's say there is a function inside this class. Instead of this function, let's say the function name is Bob, please add. So here it is, Bob, please add. This is the function name. So when you want to call this Bob please add function through this object, you have to make use of this dot operator. So this is the object name that you just created, then dot followed by the function call. So that's the only difference, the object name followed by this dot operator. Well, in the next video I am going to discuss it in a little bit more detail, I mean the syntax, and also I will show you a sample code.